Growing up as a child, I watched a lot of TV shows and movies. Robocop and Terminator were two of my favorites and still are to this day. Here are all the DVDs and Blu-rays I own. As you can see, I'm a sucker for these movies. If they release more, I'm definitely buying them first day. So you can already predict my excitement when I found out about Robocop vs. Terminator, two of my favorite movies smashed together in one game. Let's pop this sucker in and see the greatest thing ever. Okay, we're only on the title screen and we hear this generic music that's from neither films. I'm already feeling a little disappointed. The story is about the machines sending Terminators to present-day Detroit, so Robocop has to do some termination. The entire game has you play as Robocop, so it's more of a Robocop game. That kind of blows that you can't beat any of the Terminators, but they are the villains, so I guess it's being the hero Robocop all the way. The game is a typical platform game which has lots and lots of shooting. The first few levels has people as the enemies, so it starts fairly easy. You start off with the standard pistol Robocop is known for, but you collect better weapons throughout the game. The pistol is good on the human enemies, but on the machines, they take forever to kill. Once you get into the future, all enemies are machines. After playing this game a while, I realized this game is disgustingly hard. There are so many machines shooting at you, it's so hard to avoid their attacks. All the levels are so dark and have no color, it puts you in such a bad mood, as if this game just sucked all your excitement away. The music doesn't help at all to make the game even better. You can barely hear it, and when you do, it sounds so boring. So far, this game is not living up to my expectations. There hasn't been anything that's amazed me. Maybe it's my fault for having so much faith in the game. But I'm not giving up that easily. There has to be something good about this game. When you get to the boss, they are either really easy or very hard. Take for example this Terminator. All you have to do is shoot it towards the electric charge and you win. But when you have to face this huge thing, it's almost impossible. Every section of the robot has a shooting device attached and it's tough. Why does this game have to be so relentless? Everything is out to get you. Even in this stage, trying to run out the machines won't work because more get in your way. I always knew there were so many machines in the war, but this is ridiculous. The controls don't help the game at all. There's nothing major wrong with them, it's just that there are times when you want to shoot diagonally, but it takes some time to get used to it. Instead of just pointing in the direction, you have to stop, shoot, then point to stand still and shoot. If you push it all at once, you just keep walking and that just ruins everything. This game is just not doing it for me. I play it, but nothing happens. Everything is such a put-down. What's wrong with me? I should be loving this game. It's my favorite characters in a game. This is one of the first games I played where I didn't care at all to beat the final enemy. I didn't care to see the final screen, and I can't believe this is happening to me. After doing some research, this game was also released for the Genesis, and after seeing some footage of that, it's the better game. Usually when a game was released for both 16-bit consoles, the Super Nintendo was mostly the better version, but in this case, the winner is Genesis. What I have here is just a poorly ported version. The Genesis had blood, better weapons, better music, better graphics, better controls, better everything. Out of all the superior Super Nintendo versions, it has to be Robocop vs. Terminator that has the lame version. How could they do this to me? And don't even say anything about blast processing. So what am I supposed to do now? Buy a Genesis? I can't do that just for one game. Well, I do want to play Hyperstone Heist and Moonwalker, but it's just not worth it. I guess I have to live the rest of my life with this terrible version. No, it can't end like this. If I'm gonna own this, I'm gonna at least try to beat the entire game. Well, forget this. The machines have won this battle, but we know the war belongs to us.